it was great to leave the weather behind, but we took down the M25 and Jasmine gave me a lift, bless her, which was really so nice. And Jasmine has dropped me off and we are now going this way.
I see a light in your eyes. I follow you so they're foolish.
Okay, here's our bus. This is our driver. What's your name? So I'm in my room now. I've just arrived. It's like 11:30 at night here. Do a few hangers. This is the bathroom. So it's things like this that make you think, oh, you know, it's not like your top end hotels. Oh, that's handy. I can hang my clothes up there. I'm very glad to be here, don't get me wrong, but my God, isn't this a budget hotel compared to what we normally stay in? Right, it's 11 o'clock in the morning. Now I'm just about to go out for a lovely walk and I'm really excited for it. But I tried to withdraw some money out of the ATM, which wasn't working at all. So here's a tip for you. You can use over there English pounds, American dollars or euros. They're going to know that I'm a red wristband. But anyway, it's all good. Let's head through here and see if we can get to the beach and what this hotel's like. I'm excited to find out. The Rehana Royal, which was near the beach, disappointingly, this was the only time I managed to get through there. It was quite a nice beach, but you had to go a different way and they kept shoving me off into the bin store. Carry on just straight down here as much as we can. And then it's really interesting to see all the different things that you can see. But yeah, it looks lovely. We've even got little travelator things, which is fab. But this is gorgeous with the lights of an evening time. Okay, this is incredibly cheeky of me, but I've come to use the toilets in the Rixos. This is the ones in the beach. I mean, God knows what the ones in the hotel look like, because this is so stunning. Really, really done out nice, isn't it? So, it's shocked to see that this is Coral Sea. I didn't think I'd come that far, but I have. We're going to be here tomorrow, so that's really exciting. I can't wait. Up this way to Arab Bucks, so it's quite a fair walk. But you can also see the water world there. Okay, so across the road there, obviously we've got all the desert and everything that way, the mountains, hopefully you can see that. And then through here, and then this is called La Strada, this strip, which is just opposite the Coral Sea. This here is Coral Sea. I really like this little bit. So let's go find out if they're open, see if we can get something. They've obviously based it on Starbucks, you can tell by the branding. This is a mango ice cream because I'm very hot and I'm sitting here having it. Look at that. That used to be bus stop. Like when we was here 2 years ago, that was bus stop, and no, it's not. Oh my goodness. It's so much has changed. But there's a video of sort of here somewhere of Jasmine being little up on someone's shoulders, and my dad was there and we was all laughing and drinking and it was so much fun. Yeah, it's fun, but I'm going to walk up here. Oh, you see through there? Can you see through there? Right, now that's the area where sort of staff live, and then at the end there's a mosque, you see? No, I don't know. Yeah, it's quite good, quite fun. They'll probably talk to me up here. It's good to see it again. Okay, so one of the shop owners did come and ask why I'm taking a picture of that. A very good morning to you. I'm going to the Coral Sea Waterworld Resort Hotel. Well, look where I am. I'm so excited to be greeted with a nice drink. And yeah. So I have arrived at Coral Sea. Very, very happy to be here. Look at how lovely this place is. It's just amazing. And look at all these like sofa areas that you can sit on. They greeted me with a lovely little drink. An updated tour of the Coral Sea Waterworld rooms. Now this is an updated room. This is a refurbished room. There's quite a lot in the hotel that they've changed. As you know by now, it's my favourite place in the world. I've got a den room, like with the things, and it's also got a jacuzzi bath outside. So look at that. How incredible is that? I'm right next to the Mermaid restaurant. I'm literally going to be dumping my bags and going for some amazing lunch in a minute, but let's show you this room. Look at this, how gorgeous. Great area for sitting and journaling. I didn't actually bring my journal. I just blooming love this place. So if I feel like I'm raving about it, you know that it's a genuine thing that I'm saying. So, darn, they just delivered me some fruit and a little really cute. Actually, I love that plate. Oh my God, that's lovely. What's your name, please?
Mahmoud.
Mahmoud.
Yes.
So he's going to show us kindly around the spa, and is there a gym here as well?
Yes.
Thank you very much. It looks beautiful.
New color.
This is lovely.
Here for manicure gel
Yep.
and for pedicure. This is a gel. It's for free to use from 8 till 8 in the morning.
8 till 8.
Yeah.
So this is the relaxation area. When I arrive at a new hotel, it's always the busiest time to make sure that I get around and film everything quickly while I can. So filming the room and everything like that. And often if they want me to go and film other areas, it's the time when they pounce and they're like, right, okay, let's go. And we do it and we get super busy. So when I got to the Mermaid restaurant, I was so thrilled to just sit down, take a breath for a minute and just soak up the essence. My happy place, even though I'm still coughing and spluttering and feeling quite poorly. That was the best lunch, and it was chicken and chips. I get asked quite a lot about the snorkeling from the end of the pier. So this pier, and this might sound like a weird thing to say, but it's included as part of your all-inclusive, and you can, it's manned, and at the end of it, as you'll see, there's an area that you can go swimming and an area that's not so safe. So snorkeling off the end can be pretty good. On windy days like this, the fish tend to go away. I would recommend you take your own snorkel stuff. Underneath the water there'll be coral, and then sometimes it drops off, and generally these piers, they're different lengths at the end of the hotels depending on when the coral drops off. So you've got a shallower bit, and then you've got where it's slightly deeper. Obviously the deeper you go, you'll see more fish, but yeah, I hope that's helpful. You look back from the end of the pier, there's these amazing mountains. Definitely go and see them when the sun's going down at sunset. They look stunning. Cheeky set outside 2013. Right, you know I've said about the sunny side a gazillion times. So those rooms over there are in the shade, yeah? And the sun's going down that way. So these rooms over here are the sunny side rooms because they're still in the sun. That's what I mean when I say sunny side. Of you, yes. So this lovely man, what's your name?
You're welcome. My name is Mohammed.
Mohammed?
Yes,
Is
I'm a cleaner for your room.
cleaning my room,
Yes.
cleaning the jacuzzi.
Yes.
So get all the Sahara Desert out of it. Yeah, yeah. And
Have a good holiday. Have a good holiday.
yeah, lovely.
Enjoy.
Lovely. So yeah, and then we're going to watch the sunset. Well, I'm going to watch the sunset. So I'm just coming in here to check my hot water because they haven't got any hot water out there. If I don't have any hot water in here, maybe I can blank myself an extra stay. They'll say, well, you gave me a room with no hot water. Well, hello pretty lady. So this is me ready for my evening. I've got a new dress on, it's green. I do like a bit of green and it does match my toenails. As I can categorically tell you, this place is a little bit of paradise, a little bit of heaven. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh my God, how long is my hair? How is it that long? It was like a year ago, that was... So it always fascinated me. Oh, I think me and Jasmine was in one of these rooms like this. Always fascinates me. There's no like glass or anything. That's because it doesn't rain. So we've got an outside bar here that sometimes is operating, and they do the entertainment there. Sometimes they do it indoors in the winter if it's cold. And tonight it's on the beach. I'm sorry, but what are these toilets? How fancy are these? They're so nice, aren't they? Look at them. This is what you want, isn't it, from a really nice hotel? Absolutely gorgeous. It's time for me to head to the Italian restaurant. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about what you get in there. So it's an a la carte. You can go there once per stay, and there's another a la carte as well that you can go to, an Indian. So as you saw from that menu, there were some prices on there, but that's only if you want to eat in there over and above your allocated time. These are gluten-free bread pieces things, and I don't expect too much from gluten-free products. Just eat gluten-free, it's just easier, like I did here with this lovely steak and chips. And then they brought me a panna cotta as a dessert, which is naturally a gluten-free thing. To try and get like gluten-free bread just didn't work. So I asked the chef if I can just film this, and he was like, yeah, let's turn up the flames, make it look lovely for you. And then afterwards I went to go and sit and have a little drink in the outside area, which was so comfy and lovely. Hello, we're just filming, is that okay? This is nice and quiet. How beautiful does this look at night? Look. So it's time to go to the beach and see what the beach party's all about.
Here we go!
Just as I'm editing this, there is so much about watching back Bumba that makes me feel so happy, and I will never apologise for it. Honestly, it takes me back every single time. It never gets old, does it? Oh my god, and this one as well. Oh, living the best life.
Bring it back, hell yeah, ATJ, bring it back, bring it back, AJ, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back.
I'm going to assume you can hear me okay as I'm walking away from the music. How fun is that? Right, it's time to call it a night. So we want to watch the sunrise in the morning. Well, I say, that was fun, wasn't it? You can still hear it going on because I'm right near the beach in my room. My lovely room that I can't wait to sleep in. I'm sorry about the voice, I'm still not well, but I'm gonna crack on like a trooper. Good morning from the very glorious Sharm el Sheikh, where I didn't sleep much, and I cannot blame the bed because the bed is insane. But anyway, let's go and chase a lovely sunrise this morning. I've got up especially early, it's like 5:30 or something, to go and catch those gorgeous rays. I do love to chase a sunrise, and yeah, let's go.
At a crossroad and we got lost.
My god, this sky looks so gorgeous behind me. Look at that. How beautiful is it? It's going to be a lovely sunrise. I think as well it's because of the clouds as well. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see this morning. Good morning. It's gorgeous out here today. Really beautiful. Wow, I've never seen this in Sharm before.
Want you to know for all I know.
So I think that's just such a beautiful sight, and it never captures it in your eye, does it, so much?
Road ahead is long and winding, even if the road behind us left you crying, even if the tears come streaming down your face, it's gonna be okay.
Wow, what a stunning morning. Didn't need the jumper on. I've actually got really hot, so I've just got changed. I'm going to let some light into my lovely room. Oh, and I'm going to go get some breakfast. Even though I'm all by myself, I'm still going to say, should we go for breakfast? Should we go for breakfast? Me and you, shall we? It's such a stunning day. It's supposed to be overcast today. If that's what they call overcast, I'll take that any day of the week. So this is the kids club, the animation team. They're called 5-Star Animation, and they're so good. This is such a great breakfast, it really is. So they've also just brought me a nice little cappuccino. Look surprised I asked for cappuccino, it's tomorrow morning. I don't know why. I think it's just because they do coffee or tea normally. That's a bit cheeky of me. But I got it, and they didn't mind. So that's that. Look at this lovely fruit. Got some cinnamon sugar on it. Cinnamon's supposed to lower the blood glucose, so that is helpful. Pineapple, peaches, omelette. There's an omelette station here. Oh yeah, and this is the restaurant. This is really nice. I think this bit, no, this isn't adults only in here because it's got, yeah, I don't know, it's hot in here though.
Can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city light.
Well, that was a wonderful, wonderful breakfast. No one here, no one up. Look at this. Now then, you can get these cushion things that go on these. So I've just asked him and he's going to go get me one, which is really nice. Hey, hello.
Hello.
This is Mohammed.
My name is Mohammed, yeah?
Yeah. What are you doing here? You serving the drinks in the little swimming pool?
What do you want?
I've got mine. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's called Coral Sea Water World because there's this massive water park there with loads of slides, a lazy river, loads of stuff there for the kids to do, and a lot of people book this just for here. Sat back around the little swimming pool again and just took a little bit of time to relax and just breathe into it all. But yeah, the water park is really good. You can get snacks there as well. It was a little bit cold in the swimming pools because they weren't heated.
Life is greater than you knew when you go. Through the storm, I will hold you.
It's 20 to 4 in the afternoon and the sun's getting really sweetly in the sky. But unfortunately I'm really sad, so I've got to go. So I'm kind of tempted to come back next week, but I'll see how I get on. I've got a lot to try and cram in, and but I'm going to miss this place. I love it. God, it looks really cloudy. But it's not, it's nice. So I'm going to maybe have a quick jacuzzi before I pack to check out. So I've set myself running a little jacuzzi like before I went into my room. And now the room keys won't work. Even though I've been to reception and got them changed, let me check. So I found a little trolley outside of some rooms up there. And he's going to call his friend who has got a key and looking at me, and I better go and check that jacuzzi. It is time for me to go. And I've had a quick jacuzzi and a quick shower, and I've absolutely loved my stay here. It's been just perfect. And look what they've just done today. How lovely is this? So we've got some Christmas lights here for 2025, and over there's a big star. How gorgeous. Okay, I'm leaving 2025 back there as I'm stepping into the next place. So I'm going to go meet my lovely driver out there, and yeah, let's move forwards. Let's say goodbye to Coral Sea for another little session. Bloody shame, but onwards and upwards. I'm going to go get back to the other hotel. You know what, this isn't so bad, is it? It's not so bad at all. I just can't get my head around how different it is. And a very good morning to you from the Rehana Resort Hotel. It's early in the morning and we're going to go for a little stroll around to show you this place. So I think this little area is particularly pretty because they've got an awful lot of bougainvillea there, which is absolutely gorgeous. This is my room here, and yeah, and it seems to be quite rocking. They have some music on. There's a couple of little barley beds and things, and there's a big slide there that the kids seem to love. So I would recommend you either get some Wi-Fi or a SIM card, although they eat them up really quickly. Now I've tried even connecting to my O2 account, which cost me £6 a day, because I've got something called O2 Travel, and even that has been really hard to connect. So that's yeah. So that's the Rehana Resort, not the Rehana Royal. They are different names. So do bear that in mind when you're booking. Well, that was so much fun, wasn't it, watching that? Directly next door to the Falcon office is this incredible shop that they took me in. Yeah, Louis Vuitton. Nice. Nice. Yeah, Jasmine would love it in here, my daughter. She would really love it. These are pretty.
Yeah.
Are they comfy?
Try it.
No, I don't. I've got my trainers on, but thank you. Oh, and perfume.
Yeah. The wallet also.
They're good to keep your key cards in so they don't, your phone doesn't rub your key card off. Good evening. Yes, I've washed my hair. We're doing the curly girl thing and letting it dry. Come with us. We're going off to see the old town of Sharm el Sheikh and Farsha Cafe and having a lovely little city tour trip with the amazing guys at Falcon Adventures. Okay, so we've been picked up in this absolutely, I'm so impressed at the quality of this minibus, I suppose. So we're just waiting for some other people to join us in the Excurrent, I think it's called. What's this new logo as well? This is new, isn't it?
Yeah.
You see this mosque behind? This is the old town, and of course the waterfall there behind us. Really pretty. We walked up a few steps to go and see this waterfall, which also gave us a lovely view of the mosque. Now, it is important to dress modestly with the mosque, so that means you covered down to your ankles and your shoulders need covering and your head. There are things there that you can borrow, but you will be looked at before you go in there just to double check that you have dressed appropriately. Inside the mosque was very beautiful, and I would definitely encourage that you go and have a look. We had a lovely guide called Charlie who was telling us all about the mosque and about the prayers, which was so interesting to find out. So when we left the mosque, there were some shops outside that we went and had a little wander, which is great if that's the sort of thing that you like. I also would recommend maybe ask to go for a private tour with Falcon as well, because if you are into shopping, you can spend a lot more time. So we've been given 15 minutes free time now to go and have a little wander at the shops, which are all pretty samey. Pandora, of course it's not. Some of them will call out to you and you just say no thanks, and they're pretty good, they leave you alone. So yeah, interesting place. Nothing like I thought it would be at all. But I think we've got another stop coming up in about 15 minutes. So that's going to be interesting. So I really didn't expect this mosque to look quite as beautiful as it does. It's really lovely. Definitely worth a little visit here. There's loads of shops if that's your sort of thing that you like. But yeah, go in there and have a little wander. Just come around to the side of the mosque, which is there, look. I found these little trinket kind of shops down here, which is really, really interesting. It was time to go to the Farsha Cafe. Now this is an incredible place I was very, very excited to go to. It's kind of built into the side of the cliff in front of the beach area, if that makes sense. And definitely try and get there if you can as sun goes down, which varies at different times of the year, say 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock time. You need to book a table, very, very busy, and you can watch them switch the lights on. Go and look that up on TikTok or Instagram on what it looks like when the lights are going on, because it's absolutely incredible. So we didn't have a table booked, but they did allow us to go down and have a look at the lights back in the cliff. The place was so eclectic. It had little bits and bobs of junk all over the place, which was very, very interesting. I know that sounds weird. And also it was a chance for us to have a drink and make friends with the other people who were on the tour, who were absolutely really lovely. If any of you are watching, it was great to meet you. Thank you so much for being awesome people to spend some time with. I will leave links below for the Fascia Cafe, but it was free to enter. We just bought some drinks while you're there. But this was part of our tour for the Old City tour. As we arrived at Soho Square, it was absolutely alive with Christmas decorations. Now, there are normally quite a lot of fairy lights here anyway, but there was obviously extra stuff. Now, there's a hotel right near here where you can stay called the Savoy. I'll leave a link below for that. I met somebody that was staying there, and I heard it was a very nice hotel. And this is great if you want to go out to eat rather than having an all-inclusive experience. Soho Square has a fountain that goes off every hour, and they just play that along with some music, and it's really cute to see. That's what it's famous for. But there's also shops here that they say is no hassle, so that means that you can have a wander around without being asked to go into the shops, and the prices will be on display as well. Really enjoy Soho Square. Everybody that I know goes there really enjoys it. There is also an ice bar, but we didn't go in there because we ran out of time.
So tell me you want more. 지나가버린 추억 너무 잦은 다툼 가끔씩은 지치기도 해. You and I just wanted more. 너와 함께 있을 때 예전엔 안 그랬는데.
It's been such a really good night. I am pretty exhausted, so it's time for me to settle down. It's done me so much good getting out, meeting some awesome people and seeing some beautiful things. Loved that. I'm interested in the beach today. I think it would be good to get my feet in the water. So I'm here with my normal Coke because I haven't got any Diet Coke, and I just said to him, can you get some? This is too sweet for my liking. But this is the beach, and there is a pier over there. I'm going to go and explore that. This is how clear the sea is. Really clear. It's a pretty good beach actually. It's too hard. At the end of the pier at the Rehana Royal, you can go snorkeling off the end. Part of your all-inclusive doesn't cost any extra money. I'm just going to quickly explain. So at the end of the hotels, you get some coral at the ends, and then it drops off. So there's like a little shelving, and that's where you can see obviously more fish as it's deeper. So enjoy that. Take your snorkel stuff if you can. Now on the way back, I decided that I was going to have a little wander through the actual Rehana Royal. So here we go. We're going to have a little look. Really lovely. A little bit overcast today, but guess what we're doing? We're going off quad biking today. I'm actually going on the dune buggy things, and somebody's going to be with me as well, I think, driving so that I can film. Mia, Celia. Hey.
Good afternoon, England.
It's driven by our lovely friend Mido at Falcon Adventures. If you are on the nervous side, it might be worth asking if they don't mind giving you somebody that's experienced to drive. You'll see why later in the video, because there was such a difference that came. So some people decided to get on a camel halfway through and do a little bit of a camel ride. That wasn't something that I wanted to do. I wanted to just keep being able to film really, so that I can show you guys. And I was very lucky to be able to keep looking at this beautiful mountains that were changing with the sun. So there's the opportunity to get those photographs later on from the photographer and the videos and things. So it has been pretty crazy, but really good fun and enjoyed. We're not finished, but some people are going on the camel, not me. How beautiful these mountains look. the sunset over there.
You got me losing sleep. I've been hopeful, baby. I was hoping maybe that you crossed my path. I've been sinking lately, and it's hard to move. Think I'm stuck on you.
We pulled up at Echo Cave, which is where you can shout out all together and hear the echo come back to you.
How many husbands you have?
None.
None?
No,
I give you one husband from Egypt, okay?
no, thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. Now in Egypt, guys, look. I like Liverpool. I will go to Liverpool and London with this woman, okay? Smile. Sit. I don't you. Mafia. Here, mafia, guys.
Turchia, pronti? Te la mano sulla bocca, ragazze. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Bibi! No, dopo silenzio, ragazzi, per senti bene. 2, 3. Dai! Oh!
I wanna know, can we trust the stars above to let us know how to go?
So now we've got some Egyptian tea to try, which is it's like strong black tea. So within the Bedouin camp, the Bedouin centre, there was this little shop with lots of herbs and spices. At this point in time, I realised just why we had our sunglasses and our headscarves on, as you could really see the dust in the headlights as it was dark, and I was so glad that I had Mido driving me and keeping me super safe. Our final stop was to see a show, and we had dinner there as well. It was all included as part of the price. I can't give you the prices, but there'll be links to find out about that from Falcon down in the description boxes as always. And I had this chicken and rice meal, which was actually really delicious, and then it was time for a belly dancer. The stars, if you're into stargazing, looked absolutely insane in the middle of the desert. Bear in mind there wasn't very much light pollution. As we left the Bedouin camp out into the darkness, there was in the horizon you could see strings of pearls of lights where we could see back into Sharm, and it was time for us to leave and go back to the camp. La la, look at that. Today is going to be a bit of a chill day. I'm going to go to the shop and get some crisps. So at the end of this tunnel there's a little blue bus, and he's going to take me down the long road down to the beach, hopefully, which is going to be fun. This is the little blue bus which takes you down the sort of long-ish walk down towards the beach, and it is actually one of the nicest beaches that I've seen in the Nabg area of Sharm, so that's definitely something that's going for it. The sand is gritty, the same as most of it in Sharm, although Shark's Bay I hear has got much nicer sand, but it's not like Caribbean. So leaving the beach now to go back up. Really nice day weather-wise. So this is the seat where we sit to wait for the little blue bus. I can't see it anywhere, so I might actually start walking. All right, the water saga continues. Just checking up a bit. I've just spoken to my guy that cleans the room, and he gave it a test, and now we've got this. I'm so rock and roll. Look, this is me and my mint tea going to the bar. Like, I can clearly remember the days when we used to be out getting drunk in Egypt. Anyway, not happening. So I've done my work that I needed to do tonight. It's now about midnight. It's time to go to bed. I'm going to the TUI Blue Sensatori Coral Sea Resort. Hello, is this a fruit kebab? Morning, blimey. Not only is she coordinated with her colours and things, but she's also packed to go to the Coral Sea Sensatori today. Weird, I've only been here a week, but a week today I've been here. A bit more higher class, I believe. I'm just going to take a little suitcase. Well, I say just. I'm booked for one night. I'm tempted to make it a second, but I'll see when I get there, because I also would really like to go and see some other hotels so I can show you guys as many as I can while I'm here. Ooh, this is hot today. So just waiting here for my cab. It was quite a fair way to drive from where I was staying in Nabk out to the area where the Coral Sea Sensatori is. This is the approach driving up to it. I always like to see this. If I'm like you and I'm looking to maybe go somewhere, I like to see everything. So I've just showed you here how we put it up outside the hotel, and pretty instantly I was wowed by what I was seeing. Woohoo! Here we are.
Yeah. Very, very beautiful.
Instantly, I could tell what I was seeing inside was such a better quality of hotel, and I knew I was not going to be disappointed, but moreover, I was going to be thrilled. The soft furnishings and the fact that there's a barista and a proper coffee shop, it was the first one I could have. There were such relaxing vibes all around this waiting area while I was waiting to check in. I noticed that the uniforms on the staff were just such a higher quality, and the gardens were tended better, and I was beginning to think you absolutely get what you pay for. Lovely, thank you very much. Alright, so I'm in. It looks amazing. How cute is that little note for me? It's really sweet, isn't it? Right, got my bikini on, my cozy on, and I've just done my thumbnail for this, which was me going like that. Amazing room. Right, I am ready to go out and explore. Can't wait. Let's go. Okay, so I'm exploring here. The place is gorgeous, look at it. And here it's saying about food allergies, which is obviously me. I wandered past the restaurant, which is on the beach overlooking Tiran Island, and the guys were just so much fun there already. I was knowing that there was a totally different vibe here. They just joined in and there was just great fun. This is the place I chose to go to for my lunch. I was so pleased to see that they gave you a lovely wipe, which was all sort of lemony and cooling and gorgeous. And then I looked at the menu and I was thrilled to see incredible labelling on there for people like me who's celiac. The cutlery was polished to a fine shine, and I felt as though I was being properly catered for. I chose the fish for my lunch, which was exquisite. Then I popped off to Thea's Coffee Lounge, which I couldn't believe my eyes. There was baristas there, as well as gluten-free pastries and things. And this is a place where you go and just help yourself. I'm well happy about that, because this is gluten-free muffin. I'm going to try it and see what it's like, and also a vanilla latte in this environment. Oh my god, and I can watch the divers coming out to sea and the men doing the garden. This is my ideal heaven. I've just tried that, literally went inside to ask, because that is so good and really light. And he said, yeah, 100%, and he knew what he was talking about, although he did then offer me a vegan one, which is always what they do. And I'm like, no, I'm not vegan, showed him my muscles. So yeah, I'm really enjoying that. It's amazing. What a sweet little touch that is in the toilets, isn't it? These are really, really good quality loos. I know it's silly that I show these, but I think it's important. This resort had such an incredibly relaxing vibe about it. I was really enjoying being near the water and hearing the waves slapping, and the music that was tinkling in the background really made it feel so special. that's been a very, very nice day. I like it here. It's so much better, so much better. So I'm just going to go for a wander this way. And the sun's starting to go down now, so I'm just trying to get my bearings. I'm getting my bearings, and I have it on good authority that there's some shops out here. But look at these lovely swim-up rams. It smells really lovely lemongrassy here. There's some people running in the gym, so I don't want to disturb them. That looks nice. This lighting is so gorgeous and the sun's going down. They've been and delivered me, look, a little beach bag that I can take for my stuff. It's not to keep, I'm going to guess, because it looks like it's one that's reusable, but I won't take it with me anyway. Might dress up tonight a little bit, but first things first, let's run a nice bath. Jacuzzi, music, red roving slippers. But what does this girl need? A very good evening to you. I've been living my best life in that little jacuzzi. I've got my green dress on. Let's show you in the mirror so you can see it's a long one, ready for the restaurant. And I'm going to go and try and find the piano bar now. Let my hair dry off a little bit. And also see what the lights are like outside, so you come in.
I'm looking up from my window. Sun's coming up like the day.
This looks so pretty at night. Not sure if it will quite do it justice, but lovely place to sit, look, and have a nice drink. Oh, look at that down there, 2025. Yeah, it's going to be a good year. And this gorgeous bougainvillea, look at it. Oh my God, I've got to take such a picture there. There was live music that was going on outside in such a relaxing, lovely vibe. I did wander to the piano bar, but the entertainment was there a little bit later. Again, lovely, relaxing, sophisticated vibes. There was this row of shops here as well. I didn't do any shopping because I'm not much of a shopper, but it was time for me to go off to the a la carte restaurant, and I chose to go to the Italian. I was thrilled to see that even though it's Italian, there was loads of choices for gluten-free diners. They did bring me a basket of bread, and I said, I'm sorry, but I'm gluten-free, and straight away they came back with this. Now, normally I wouldn't be eating bread anyway, but I did have a little taste to go with these beautiful hors d'oeuvres, which were exquisitely laid out. I was just so impressed with the food, and it really did feel very indulgent. Certainly was getting what I was hoping that I was going to get, and so much more. So I sat there for quite a long time listening to the violinist who was playing just relaxing tunes, and I was just so well taken care of. I can't tell you how much this was such a special experience for me. The food was great, it tasted just amazing, and I couldn't believe what they had for gluten-free people, considering I'd not really eaten very much at all.
Put your favorite music on all the way baritone.
They've asked me to fill in this questionnaire to tell them how they could improve next time. And even though this is part of my job, I actually couldn't think of anything that I could tell them to help them improve. So that shows you how impressive it was. So my belly was full, and it was time to go and have a little look at the evening entertainment, which is down this little place called The Venue. So I walked down there knowing that there was going to be a quiz on. Please bear in mind that this is out of season as well, even though there's not really an off season with Egypt, it's different. And then there was a comedian who was actually Shane Ritchie's son, who was an acquired taste.
Which of the Fast and Furious movies was the biggest box office smash? Was it A, the Fast and Furious Tokyo?
I took myself back to the relaxing piano bar and really enjoyed this entertainment. Just took some time to look at the lovely decor there as well. It almost looks a little bit Spanish, I think. There's the tiniest little children here this morning. This is what I like seeing. Oh, this is gorgeous, isn't it? Look at this. How pretty. Really, really pretty. As always, when I'm filming these hotels, it's always a good idea to get up early in the morning, film these stunning sunsets, and then start to do my tour. But just look at this. I'm going to let you enjoy it. So there she is. There she is. Okay, we're going to get started on our tour of the resort now, because it's starting to liven up slightly. But how gorgeous is it, huh? Well, that's my resort tour all filmed now. I'm going to go for some brekkie, put a little shirt on just to be decent, because it's one of them places you feel you should be really decent. And I have decided I'm going to try it at breakfast and book to stay here one more night, because I just feel that I'd really like to stay here one more night and try and get some sort of chill time for myself a little bit. Can't lie, that was perfect breakfast. Best I've had. I'll go for a nice walk now because I'm very full up and get ready for the day. So I have booked to stay one more night and I'm really happy about that decision. I've just come out for this little walk. How lovely is this, right? Excited to try this lovely bar restaurant which is outside overlooking the sea right near the main swimming pool. They had gorgeous decor as always around, and I had a little virgin pina colada they were very pleased to serve me with, and there was a load of choices, but I opted for a gluten-free pizza. Just got my key cards redone because they were not working. Even though the pizza really hit the spot, it was time for me to get back to Thea's Coffee Lounge and have another gluten-free muffin and coffee, knowing that it wouldn't be long before I couldn't do things like that anymore. Just to prove to you, look, I've been working really hard, trying really hard to get this video done. It keeps going, force quit applications. But anyway, we do have an incredible Coral Sea Water World video going up, and YouTube have also just started pushing out my Travel With Me to Egypt vlog, which is amazing because for so long my channel's been a bit meh, you know, and I keep trying, and I don't want to come on here and moan too much, but it does get you down a bit. So to see a result is just amazing. So I went to buy this today. Okay, this is the spray that everyone talks about here called Off, and I mentioned it in the video earlier, and the guy said to me it's going to be 300 Egyptian, which is about, oh, I've worked it out, 200 is just short of £4, so that'd be about £5-ish, I suppose. So anyway, I didn't have that. I had 200 Egyptian and £2, and he took those, so that was good. But always when you spray this, don't do it on these sorts of floors, because then you're going to go whoop, because it gets skiddy. So I'm going to put this on my legs tonight because I have got some quite nasty bites, and I do sort of, everything I've got is green, isn't it? I do sort of react a little bit to it, so I'm going to give it a try. I've never tried it before, but I do think, obviously you think about evolution and everything, whatever the mosquito repels is different here to what it is in Thailand. So I'm going to give that a bash because I've really got my legs out. Let me show you. Really got my legs out tonight. So there we go. And hopefully I'll get that Coral Sea video ready to go so that when I lose my Wi-Fi tomorrow night, if it's just ready and I've just got to click send, then it's done. So hopefully when I've got really good Wi-Fi in this hotel, I can get that sorted. Morning, it's the next day. Love this time of morning. And it's all quiet. Not much is starting yet. Oh, I sadly just left the pool for the last time. Oh, I look like I caught a bit of sun there, don't I? Sadly just left the pool. It's I'm about an hour early, but one, I wanted to check that my little key thing hasn't sort of stopped. And also, I'm a bit knackered, I can't lie. And I didn't want to sit in the sun too much longer. I've just booked to go with the guys from Falcon to Ras Mohammed tomorrow by land. Never done that before. That's going to be a lot of being outside, so I thought I'd come in and chill for a little bit, make sure I've charged everything because my phone's running out of battery. It's going to be a nice couple of hours of getting sorted, and then I'm not leaving here, not being picked up till 8 o'clock tonight, so I'm going to stay for dinner. I was so sad that it was time to leave, but needs must. I had to do what I had to do, and it was time to move on.
Now I'm in the corner.
We were graced with the most beautiful sunset I could have ever hoped to have seen. I was astounded that it just looked this beautiful. I've never seen this in Sharm ever before. Well, I can't quite believe how gorgeous that sky is, and the mountain looks just beautiful over there. Look, catching all those lovely colours. How stunning is that? Lucky me, I get to just sit here for a little while. Really lovely watching that. Just sat there and done a lovely bit of writing, which was really nice. So I'm going to go for lunch for dinner now, and then hopefully I'll be alright. It's got a bad tummy, and then being picked up in about an hour and a half's time back to the other place.
So many times I wanted to put my arms around you just. Now I can't get over you. I'm losing my mind.
Okay, we're back. I still haven't figured out what's with this horse, but anyway, it's all right. Let's go and see what's with the room. Look, how can I be feeling any sort of way when I've got what have I got here? A swan, maybe a crocodile, maybe an elephant. Is it an elephant? I don't know what that is. Something. How sweet is this? Yeah, so I'm back to my room. After that lovely thick duvet that I had at the Sensatori, I've now got this little, it's pretty much a sheet, look, you can see how thin that is. And I am tired tonight, so I'm sure I'm going to sleep. We're going to go to Ras Mohammed by land, not by boat. We're going to go and see the mangroves and see what's going on over there, like what that trip's all about. So come with us as we get on the bus to go to Ras Mohammed. We was picked up in a lovely minibus, and then it was time to go off to various hotels to go and collect the other people that were coming on the trip. So I quite like that because I like seeing all the different hotels. So we went to the Amouage, picked up some people there, and I'll tell you what, it was really good to meet some other people and get chatting with them. I really enjoyed that part of this day. So Ras Mohammed is a national park in Egypt in the southern extreme of the Sinai Peninsula overlooking the Gulf of Suez, and it is full of incredible fish, and normally you would access there on a boat, but I found out you can go there by land, which was ideal, and also you can go in to the water just from the shoreline rather than jumping off of a boat. So if a boat makes you nervous, this is a brilliant way to do it instead. So because the fish are so incredible there, it is a great idea to go snorkeling. Now I would recommend that you take your own snorkel gear, which I didn't go swimming on this trip, but I've taken snorkel gear before that I just ordered from Amazon, so I'll leave links below for that. But you can hire them, but obviously they'll be not brand new ones. Life jackets also as well, but when you go into the water you will have dive masters with you, and those are experts. Now on this trip as well there are a lot of checkpoints. You don't need to take your passport with you. We carried on through these amazing mountains until we got to the entranceway of Ras Mohammed, and I thought these buildings looked so incredible. There was somewhere to leave our things while the guide looked after them for us, and he was having a cup of coffee and a cigarette, and then we went to explore the waters, which I was just blown away by. So definitely take all of your snorkeling things if you can, and swimming costumes and towels, because you will be needing those if you're going in for a paddle. So here we are at the Ras Mohammed. Now you can go in for a paddle, you don't have to go in snorkeling, so I'm definitely going to be doing that. I've got on this shorts and skirt thing that I can get wet, so that's okay. Oh yeah, definitely going to do that. The water looks really clear and the sand is really soft. Oh, what's that? That's a crab. Look at this. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous. It's going to be really nice out there. Beautiful. So this is where our group is all getting sort of changed and ready. Really clear. I'm definitely going to get my shoes off and have a little paddle in that for sure. Just run back for the camera because as I was walking up here and just paddling, there's some incredible fish, like right up close. I've never seen anything like it other than on the end of a pier, so I'm going to try and capture it if I can for you. But the guy said I need to be careful because there's lots of coral like close up. So those guys out there walk on snorkeling. They've got their life jackets on, and there's divers out there with them who are obviously experts and can keep them safe, which is amazing. A couple of guys who are also on the trip not swimming like me. I said to them, oh, why not? They said, oh, we wasn't told anything about this trip. We just thought it'd be a nice day out. So we haven't got any swimming stuff or anything. And I said, who did you book that with? And I thought, surely not Falcon. No, not Falcon. So, yeah, so if you're coming, bring your swimming stuff and a towel. If you've got snorkeling gear, definitely bring that, because that'll save you having to rent it, which costs a bit of money. Oh, I would really, really, really recommend this. I've never seen a beach like this in Sharm el Sheikh before. The best beach ever. Okay, I'm going to really do my best to capture these fish for you. Literally just up to my knees in the water, and the fish are literally this close in, which is just amazing. That's just so gorgeous. I'm really glad I came. So we've had a quick wee stop, and now it's time to go back to the buses. So it's not too busy this time of year, but I would imagine there's quite a few people here in the summertime. Then it started to get really fun.
The fire is great. Now we're going to stop to have...
This is called Allah's Gate, and it is man-made. It's man-made from cement rocks, so it's allocated at the entrance to the official entrance to Ras Mohammed National Park. An Egyptian engineer designed it after the 1973 October War. These rocks. Oh, look at them partying. Yeah, that's fun. So yeah, we've got these rocks behind us, and this spells out God, and then we're doing lots of pictures, which is just gorgeous. The striking rock formation resembles the Arabic word for God. I loved the colours here, and it's really great to get some amazing pictures. So then it was time to move on again. We went off to see the mangroves. We were very strictly asked not to go in the water here. It was a very protected area. Next thing, we went off to see this incredible crack, which was caused by an earthquake. Now stopped at the earthquake crack, which is behind me here. There was a big earthquake. I think he said it was number 9 on the Richter scale. But I want to show you also like what's behind me. So we're going to go and walk to this amazing water in a moment. And then the mountains, look, I don't know if you can quite appreciate it on camera as it is, but yeah, that's a big old, imagine that. But there's not been one like that here for a long time, but interesting to see, and it filled up with water too. This crack is about 42 metres long and about 2 metres wide, so it's quite big, and that was caused in 1968. But serious earthquakes aren't overly frequent in Egypt. This incredible water that we stopped at next doesn't do it justice on the camera. It was insane. Everybody was commenting on just how striking it really was. I made a new friend here, which was lovely. If you're watching, hello, lovely to see you. And they say that this is magic water, and you can pick up a pebble, you can whisper your magic wish to it and toss it back over your head. That was a fabulous, fabulous trip. I really, really enjoyed that so much. But yes, as you can tell, I'm going to go and get on the beach for a couple of hours. Maybe read a book, because I won't have any Wi-Fi. Got my towel card in my hand. I'm even going to put flip-flops on, which I've not been doing very often. Yeah, it's like 2 o'clock or something now, so the sun will be gone at 4. So I need to hurry up because it's quite a long walk as well. Let's do it. Thank you. Woohoo, something exciting. I've just booked to stay at the Royal Albatros Moderna tomorrow. It's not called that anymore. I think it's called Pickalbatros Aqua Park or something. I don't know. But that's the place that I ever first stayed in Sharm el Sheikh and changed my life. And I might actually share that with you. Good morning, good morning. It is the next day. I had a great sleep. I've just been up early and out and filming the resort tour of the Rehana. Tell you about that. And I'm also going there because in case you missed it, which you probably didn't, but there's going to be an upcoming book about Egypt, basically. It's going to be book number 3 in the series. Book 1 is out now. Book 2 is coming next. And book 3 is coming after that. So I need to go there today because I can't remember very much about it. I think it was 2009. If I can get everything that I need for 2 nights in my backpack, I will. I've only booked 1 night. I'm going to get there, see how I feel. If I'm not absolutely blown away with it, I'm considering going and staying at the Royal Savoy in Sharm as well tomorrow. I'm going to get some internet when I get there. The plan is to try and get everything in this backpack that I need for 2 days. And also I'm going to take my little tote bag as well. So let's have a go at that, shall we? Right, managed it in my little backpack. So I have also got a crossbody handbag and my, what do you call them, tote bags. It should be all right, shouldn't it? Yeah, be fine. Let's go. Let's do it. It's nice. So decorated. Really nice. Perfection for this place. And that's the Mermaid restaurant where I like to have my chicken and chips. So this is a bit of no man's land. This is a bit of wasteland right next to Coral Sea. And you can walk. There's a walkway here up to the street. If you needed to, you could go that way and then into the hotel fronts. I'm going to try and go in the back way. If I could show my email, they might let me in that way. I'd rather not walk up there if I can help it. Just because, one, it's a bit hotter and there's just no one there. So you just, I don't know, just feels better going this way. We've got a big camel over there. I don't know. So yeah, this is a bit of a weird one. I'm sure there's no need to worry about anything, but it doesn't look like the other bits that you see. Here we go. Here, and I don't remember it. It worries me how little I remember it. I remember the staircase and the restaurant on the left, I think. Other than that, I can't remember anything. The welcome I received at the Royal Albatros Moderna is not what I was expecting. They went over and above everything I hoped for.
This is direct to swimming pool, restaurant.
I'm pleased to show you the room tour. We are in the Royal Suite at the Pickalbatros Royal Moderna. Show you around. This room is insane. It's just insane. Are you ready? So we walk in the front door and I was like, okay, bit strange room, what's this? And I was like, all right, that's okay. It's like a little bed sit, that's fine. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There we are. Look at this room. Isn't that insane? So gorgeous. It seems as though I have a specific person because I booked on booking.com. So lovely place to sit and look out. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. Look. How lovely. Oh, it looks really nice, really clean. Got some water in there for me, some water there for me, some tea and coffee, and cute little cups. Look at those. They're nice. Some tissues, TV. But as you know, I probably don't watch that. Let's do the knuckle test. Yeah, they're always nice beds in Egypt. That is a lovely bed. Robes. Love a robe. Is there a phone? I think there's a phone to call reception. Yeah, there is. So if I want to call reception, I just do that by pushing whatever I push. There's a nice aircon in here and I am actually quite warm. So yeah, back into the living room, if we call it that. Oh no, I am closed off from that next door. Let me just show you this bit. So look, we're closed off. We've got privacy against the next door neighbours there. Oh, a very large television. Okay, I might live here actually. They got me a nice fruit basket and some apple juice, which I'm actually going to have a little bit of apple juice. Wait a minute. It's not over yet. So we come into a dressing room. Are you kidding me? What the heck is going on here? Spare pillows and duvets if we need them. Somewhere to put your luggage. So this is really, really nice. I really like this area. And then let's go across here to the bathroom. Ready? How gorgeous is that lighting? Oh no, look, this is just, thank you for making me feel like I'm staying somewhere really nice. Lovely marble surfaces. This is fabulous. Isn't this just so fabulous? Some towels up there, a massive shower that you can sit there and you can, whatever you want to do, you can take your time and do it. Is this even this is a body scrub thing. Might actually use that. My feet need a bit of TLC. So we've got the rain waterfall thingamajiggy there. Oh, this is fabulous. I'm so happy with this. Oh, what a room tour that is. Well, safe to say Lou's a happy dog. Anyway, let's check we've got hot water. So other than the security guard like really doing his job, which fair enough, that's his job. Oh my goodness, the towels look like a decent size to go around you as well. That was a little bit annoying, and I was thinking I'm not going to stay here. I'm going to go back to Coral Sea Waterworld. But now I've come to this amazing room, which I've just got to be so grateful for. So I mean, look at it. Look at this bathroom. I don't know what to do with myself. I kind of want to just stay here, but no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to sort my stuff out. I don't know which room I'm going to sort my stuff out in, one of them, and then just go and have a little wander about. I think might get my swimming stuff on. Oh, this is so lovely. Now we need to find out about the rest of the resort. We can't be just brainwashed into thinking it's lovely here because of all of this. So we need to keep our reviewer head on, and oh, I'm really excited to talk more to you guys about all this. Okay, a little tip for you, and I know you'll ask me the room number. It's 1222, and always keep your room cards in these things because it does help prevent it a little bit being wiped with your phone. I've also got my PAL card in there, so I'm going to go and explore. Don't buy new clothes, just go to different countries where they've never seen them before. Mea Asalea. Oh, this is so clever. Hi honey, I'm home. Walking into a bar, a smile greeted me from way back in the room. The long bar stretched out across the back wall, and Osmo laughed as I walked up. I've no idea why he laughed, but he quickly pointed to his name badge and told me I should ask him for anything I need. He even asked me to practice saying his name out loud and told me the tone of voice I should use. I played along. Then I asked him, "Coke Zero if you have some." "Yes." He looked down at the bar and grabbed a bottle which was unconvincingly Coke Zero. Craning my neck, I tried to look at the red label for a tiny word zero, which made all the difference. Osmo saw me looking and held the bottle up. Yes, look. It was Coke Zero. I smiled so broadly my teeth showed. "Do you have a slice of something like lemon or maybe lime?" I asked. My head tilted to the side as if I was sure the answer would be no. "Of course. What about orange?" I looked over the top of the bar to see him reaching for a slice of orange. This drink would be the best I'd had all week. This hotel was at the end of the Nab kind of strip road, if you like, and if they'd never built on it, this is what it would have looked like. So it's very interesting to just take a moment at the end of the very long pier to look back and see the rest of the resort. I managed to find some really nice lunch, and I was really happy to see that they did have a small gluten-free range there, which was great. And then it's time for some more exploring. This place is massive and I'm getting a little bit lost. Oh no, I found it now. So there's an adults aqua park here apparently, so just have to try and see if I can see that. And there's also a relaxed pool. Yeah, we like the sound of that. Hopefully I can get out this way. I don't know, it's blooming huge. So this is the adults aqua park. Huge, huh? Yeah, impressive. That's just for adults. That's the way out. And so if you want to go walk into like the metro or anything like that, you go that way. I bypassed reception. I'm going to go see if I can find myself a space to go and sit and lay down for a bit. Oh, there's children on the aqua park, so maybe that's not just adults. I don't know. Mountains. Insane. So I know when I came here last time, it was 15 years ago, so obviously I was a lot younger then, and just before I started doing YouTube. Literally something happened while I was here that made me sort of sit up and feel as though I wanted to change my life completely, and I did, but I will talk to you more about that when I'm sitting down.
Love, I never knew until the day that I met you. Colors were gray, melodies sung, sounded the same. The sun, stars and moon, all feeling brighter, breath feeling new. Do what you do, you took my days, filled them with life. Now I can say, baby.
I'm feeling very good about my stay here, and I just found the relax pool there. Look at the moon. As I said to you before, as it's getting more and more full, that means it's nearly time to go home because it'll be a full moon on the night that I fly home. Not sure what I can hear. I can hear something. Look at that sundown. So researching for the book, I need to find a place where I had an epiphany moment. I'm going to create a video in a minute, be a separate video to tell you all what that was all about. I'm excited for the shower. Your girl is ready for her dinner. I saw something, I've got to really hurry up because I'm going to be late. I saw something that said, don't buy new clothes, just go to different countries where they've never seen them before. Or in my case, you could just go to different hotels where they've never seen them before. Can I ask if they've got anything gluten-free? This is what they came with. That feels a bit familiar. I don't know if it is. I'm wondering, you know, if they've had a big extension. This is nice. No, this is obviously going to be new. That's not 15 years old. That's lovely. Just trying to get my bearings because I haven't really got them. And I'm assuming that I can walk down this way, but that's the sort of way that you drive in, which is so lush. I'm definitely going down the road, I think. I'm not sure I should do that. Might need to go down a level. Maybe, yeah.
Baby, it's our time together. Girl, I wanna live my life with you forever.
Okay, now I feel a bit torn because I was too windy to talk, isn't it? I think we might find a biography to borrow. That's handy. It's making something intricate. See what that is. Mea Asalea. Oh, this is so clever. Thank you very much. That was lush sitting there with my hot chocolate. But I got to be up early to film in the morning. So I'm pretty much decided I'm going to stay here tomorrow night. So I'm going to get an early night. Get up, film. I've been bitten as well again. Good morning from a very windswept blue. I've just done my filming for the resort tour. Go check that out if you haven't seen it. It's quite a long one because it's quite a big resort. I'm going to go for a little early breakfast, but I've got to tell you this. So I had this dream last night that showed me so much of what we saw when we came here 15 years ago, and it was just the weirdest thing. The welcome meeting particularly, the things that the lady said, the room, and I was just like, I'm sure this place has changed. I was a little bit scared last night. I don't know why, but I think there might be something here for me. I'm not sure what. But anyway, good morning. Look at that sunset. So it's very windy this morning. I'm going to go for a little early brekkie. Oh dear. Yeah, have a chill. I've not decided yet if I'm going to stay today or not. I think I probably will. I was really pleased to see that there was a lovely omelette station, and I did really enjoy my breakfast. In all of these films that I take of my food, there will be one complete video coming up which details all the food that I had in all of the places, what it was like and how I ate as a celiac. So hopefully that will be really helpful.
In the middle of the night, are we just tired of the fight? Or just scared to walk away? Caught in between what was love and the ghost of...
Blimey, that was not a bad breakfast as it goes. Done my filming, I've been using Jasmine's DJI camera, so good. And maybe tonight actually, I will go walking down that road as it's starting to get dark. That seems like a really good idea. And get all the lights that I promised you for the Rixos area because that looks so amazing. But yes, yeah, so I'm going to go down there. I might take my towel just in case I decide to sit out in the sunbeds. But that this has really changed here. So, yeah.
Right, left, right, left, right, left. GT. Bistri. Dawaj.
This was such a vibe, and I'm just showing you the finalised video here that I put on for my short form videos. This shows you why I love doing what I do. It was just so much fun. Highly recommend, if you like this sort of thing, that this would be definitely the hotel for you.
Everyone's watching, you know it's serious, we're getting
Everybody.
Cause this is Africa.
So it looks like coming up the Southwards, which is what I'm going to do, because that's how I roll. I'm really regretting not bringing a jumper, but the sun's going down. I did actually look at my jumpers and I was like, no, it's been really warm so far. And my experience of Egypt in winter is how it has been today. Before, where you need a jumper, you definitely need a jumper. But I'm going to go now to go and get the lights. I'm going to walk down towards the beach and along that beach road to go to the Rixos lights area. And there's that little bit of no man's land I've got to go through. Do you remember? So I'm going to do that just before it gets dark, and it's gorgeous evening out there. But I'm going to walk pretty fast. Scary, that one. You can't hear me, but I got really anxious and I went to get a cab back, and I've asked them if I can cut through to the street to get a cab. But it was a stupid thing to do. I thought it was a good idea at the time. That's anxious thoughts for you. And let's go and find these beautiful lights. I'm watching that moon get bigger towards going home. I'm loving my time here, but I'm not dreading going home for a change. I could do with one of these or with a scooter. Okay, we're doing okay. We've still got a little bit of daylight behind us. Look at see the mountains here. Lovely. And we're going to go through that bit near Coral Sea Water World. Once we're past that bit, I'll be okay. Because out the other side is Rixos. It's a really, really clear night. That moon is looking insane. Insane. I had to walk very quickly through an area of no man's land and also past some dogs which were looking for something to eat for the evening, and it started to make me feel a little bit worried. So I am very open about the fact that I do have quite a lot of anxious thoughts and intrusive thoughts. It's something that I'm a bit of an advocate for, so please bear that in mind as you're watching this next section of the video. Now for my favourite place, Coral Sea Water World. Yay! I don't know. I thought it was a good idea at the time. Okay, I'm in the Coral Sea toilet, so a man walked me past the big dogs, and I just come in here to go to the loo, and then I'll carry on through the crazy bit in there. I didn't like that. I didn't like getting in my head. That's anxious thoughts for you. I have a lot of messages telling me how brave I am solo travelling. Let me tell you, it doesn't matter how things come across sometimes. I do like to try and keep it real. There's moments where I'm just the same human as everybody else, and I just try and get those thoughts out of my head every time I step on a plane, and this was one of those moments when it took over and it got the better of me. So I just wanted to share that and keep it real. as I'm coming back into the hotel, there's a little bit less wind, and it's just feeling calmer. And realising that after I spoke to the manager today and showed him pictures of the old Moderna as it was in 2009, and he was like, yep, everything's changed. Everything has changed, and I was really worried that I'd forgotten. And it's important I didn't forget. It's important memories. It's so pretty. So I'm now going to go and zhuzh my hair, get my laptop, so I can do the wrapping up while I'm having my dinner. It's my room up there. My neighbour is out. Very glad to be back at the Moderna Hotel, and I went off and had a little mocktail, which was actually a really good mocktail, so much better than some of the other hotels. And I went for dinner at the a la carte restaurant again. I had this homemade coleslaw, which was really, really tasty. And then I managed to have some time doing a little bit of work with a hot chocolate in the coffee shop. Highly recommended.
Kinda same, like we got chemistry, same energy. I can see us make history.
They're starting to play Christmas songs, which is really, really cute. I'm ready now, ready to go home. If they put me on a plane tonight, I'd be gone. When do I ever say that? Never. How pretty is this? I've just noticed how red my eyes look. I am very tired. But it's been a lot of early mornings because of the obviously getting up and filming early. But I'm really, really tired, and I think I really need to go to sleep. Good morning. Well, it's my last morning in this lovely place, which is somewhat sad. It's very windy again. So I'm not too sure it's going to be sitting out weather today. But my goodness, didn't I have a great sleep last night? Very good morning, my friends. Can you believe that we're almost coming to the end of this trip? So I will be leaving tomorrow, not being picked up, well, not flying until 10 o'clock at night tomorrow. So in theory, I've got 2 days. But tonight I'm going back to the Rehana Resort to sort out my things and just settle back in there. I'll probably go to the beach tomorrow morning, have a little paddle in the water. Well, do you know what? I've just met the top manager guy here and the reservations manager who I mentioned to you before. We had a nice old chat. They really care here. They really care that you're happy. And that has been so significant to me. Some of the hotels are a bit like, who are you? What are you doing? And here they've been warmly embracing it. They're like, we want you to be happy. Is there anything else we can do? And they've also said, stay here till you're ready to go. And I'm like, all right, then I will. So I'm here till about 9 o'clock tonight. Eek! I've just recorded a couple of very heartfelt videos. One of them you would have seen already about Motivational Monday. The other one you'll see in a few days' time, which is about the future of the channel, a future of my travel vlogging. So definitely keep an eye out for that. This has been the best welcome that I've had in the whole of this trip, and I wouldn't have expected that. Couldn't have predicted it would be at this hotel, because I came here a bit incognito, a bit like, yeah, I've just come in for a couple of days. Yeah, so here we are. Been very impressed. So look, we've got a nice windbreak there, but I am actually getting a bit hot. Literally just walked into the other suite, which is bigger than mine. Just show you really quickly. So I've got a separate shower, a separate bathroom. Nice. So I ended up there because I found the cleaner. Well, I found the cleaner's thing, but I can't find the cleaner. I probably could have got there by now, couldn't I? Oh, man, unfortunately he said no, he couldn't do it. So I got brought to reception. Bye room. You know, when it's been like a really nice day, or even not. Did you talk to the room when you're leaving? Because I do. I'm looking very healthy, aren't I? Healthy glow, and even my arms. Like, I've been putting sun lotion on, which is something that I never used to do. And I did used to sunbed, so I'm careful with it now. But yeah, definitely got a bit of a glow, and that was such a nice shower. My last hair wash in Egypt, because there's no hot water in the other hotel, and it's not quite my last sunrise. There'll be another, sunset. There'll be another sunset tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be a bit less windy, maybe. Always someone that asked. So that was room 1222. in case you want to know. Oh, what a nice evening. Oh, look at that. Golden hour sunlight, girl. Do we get a picture?
You know they talk about you when you're not here, but they don't even know your name.
Chocolate ice cream. Shukran. I didn't get you. Go do it again. Do it again. Thank you very much. Thank you. How does it get any better than that? Honestly, to be fair. So I'm back here. My room key's not working. Okay, we're in. We're back. Oh, dinner's not till 7:30 after all that, but never mind. That's okay. I've decided I'm going to make a video like comparing all the hotels and. Alrighty, we've done quite a lot of packing. I'm going to leave my shoes behind because they're falling to bits, so I'm not gonna put them in. I'll have a barocca in the morning. Yeah, so I'm going to go for my dinner now. I'm pretty much ready for leaving tomorrow. I've just done some journaling. I do not know what's happened to me on this trip. Whatever time your checkout is, your room key will stop working, so you have to go to reception. This video is going to be full of tips that you're going to need to know as you're checking out of your hotel. It was finally time for me to go home. Good morning, everybody. It is full moon day today. It's the final day waking up in this hotel. I am a bit chilly this morning, so I put my jumper on. But it does look like a really nice day outside, so it looks as though it's going to be more still than it's been for the last 2 days. A little bit of breeze, but I've made a decision that I'm going to go to the beach. I'm going to go early, so I'm going to go and get some breakfast, take my coffee with me, and then I'll probably just pop my coffee mug back here, grab my bag and go to walk down to the beach to have a little paddle until probably about 11 o'clock, and then I'll come back, shower off the bottom of my legs in the cold water, pack up my last few things, and then check out at 12 o'clock. What I hope I can do is give them my bag that's got all my clothes in it, and I'll take the other bag with me and just go sit by the swimming pool until the sun goes down, and then I'll go and get changed in the loos and make it work, you know, make it happen. So shall we go for breakfast? That's going to be the last time I say that in a little while. Certainly in the sunshine too. A few months, I think. I do not know what's happened to me on this trip, but I'm really excited to go home and see my children and just change life up a bit. I don't know, what is that? What's going on with me? And have I changed, you know? I don't know. Notice it's starting to look a little bit busier. I wonder if people are coming out for Christmas. There's more people than there was the week ago, for sure. Oh, she's a windswept looking girl. So I'm just going to sit here and wait for the bus to come. Oh, it's coming, that's great. Take one last little look at Tirran Island and the sea. Till I don't know when. What I've just done, I've just put all my things like my little bits of shampoo and conditioner and my off spray and all that, just put it out the front because it might be useful for somebody else, especially as there's a lot of people arriving today as well. They might not have had a chance to get certain things or whatever. I don't know, it might be useful for someone. All my little Coral Sea moisturisers and that I brought back, I've put them out there because they're going to be really useful for people. And you never know, it might cheer someone up, it might make their day, and I think what goes around comes around. So I've made myself a coffee. I'm going to sit on the little veranda there for half an hour, let my phone charge up, and then actually probably 25 minutes because then I've got to go check out, and I've got a couple of bags to take as well, so I don't want to be rushing and make myself stressed before we've got to go back and face the friendly reception staff. Right, it's time to go now, alhamdulillah. So it's been pretty comfy, can't lie, but I've just got some clothes on now that's going to be sort of all right, and later when I get changed, hopefully there'll be less in my bags because I've still got this going on with some shoes in it. I'm going to leave a pair of shoes here that's in better days. Thrown away my old stripy bikini because that's very old, and I've thrown away my bra, so I'm going home just in a sports bra. Look at me. Because yeah, they're bits that I didn't really want to bring. I don't have any sun cream, but my plan is to not go in the sun. I'm going to sit in the shade in this lovely little kind of veranda outside the reception, watching the world go by. I had a little bit of Wi-Fi, but didn't want to use my phone because of the battery, and I just did some writing, and I was loving my life in this moment. Well, vlog, we're getting towards the end now. I've got 3 more hours here hanging out with my bags, as you do, what you do. It's getting quite cold as well, so I might get changed in a minute and then maybe go sit in the lobby, see if I can charge my phone, do a little bit of writing, all that sort of stuff. It's been really nice actually sitting here, look at that. So I'm all changed and ready. All the stuff that I put out, shampoo, conditioner, all that's all gone. All gone. So I've just put my sun cream out as well. And I'm going to see if I can find some melon, something to snack on like that. Did buy my Lays, they were £1. I sat near one of my favourite areas within the resort, which was by this pool, which was really, really quiet. And I was a bit no man's landy, waiting for my lift to come. And then finally it was time to think about getting out, looking at the full moon, and it was time to get my lift home. Okay, it's time to leave now. I've got my lift. I don't know where it's gone, but yeah, it's time to leave. Sharm was looking amazing as it always does. I loved my stay here. Don't forget to come back in the next video where I'm going to tell you all the things that I can tell you about getting out of the country through Sharm el Sheikh Airport, which is a big question that I get all of the time. And also, if you want to know more, leave comments below. Just comment Sharm guide and I will get back to you, because there is going to be a whole big guidebook that you can get hold of to find out all of my innermost tips.